came around to say hello. One, I'm so fly. You took a nosedive. Careful when you play on my level. For you it's so. Hey, hello.
Motorola Razer 50 Ultra. Flip the script.
Hello, Moto.
Anand Ranganathan, delimitation exercise is the elephant in the room, and that is why everybody is crying foul. You agree that this is a genuine worry they have?
Good evening, Navika ji, and good evening to my fellow panelists. As one of the panelists indicated, the men in the panel might be lesser than the women, but may I just say, as a man of science, the only difference I see are in the chromosomes. So physically, we might look different, but in our thought, we are as progressive and as pro-women as the wonderful women in the audience. Now, a couple of points I'd like to make as the two illustrious women panelists have done. If Priyanka ji was so concerned about vociferous about 33% reservation, that I'd like to ask her, in the Punjab elections, why Aam Aadmi Party gave only 9% tickets to women. And as far as Kanimozhi is concerned, yes, I share the data that she has given about the prosperity of the South, and I am an Indian from the South. And I think parochialism doesn't do us any good, because there are as many as 12 districts in the South that have higher than 15% multidimensional poverty index. Now, they are much poorer than many districts that are prosperous in the North. Does that mean that we shouldn't care about North and South? So let's not divide. India in North is less prosperous than South. So why are we suffering? Because let's not do that. That is parochialism. Now let me come to...
But number really matters, sir. But number really matters. And we would not get into any of the economic things which has to come to our state.
Ma'am, you are. Ma'am, you are. That's why I'm saying you are. This is decided by the state finance commissions as well. And this is a bipartisan issue. Let's not divide India by North and South. If there are prosperous regions in the North and there are prosperous in the South, let's not say that there are more prosperous regions in the South, so South should get benefit. That's another debate. But Navika, I have less than a minute now to come to this issue. Look, do I support women's reservation? Yes, I do, but I am emphatic that it has to be time bound. Why do I say this? As a scientist, why are women reservation required? You would look at two parameters. Number one, that is there a discrimination that is happening in our country? In other words, is there gender gap? And number two, is there empirical evidence that women's reservations have helped? Now, on the first, in a ranking of 151 countries, India ranks 131st as far as gender gap is concerned. Guess where Bangladesh ranks? 22. We are more than 100 paces behind. So even if the labor force participation rate is almost 45% of women, only 18% of the wages that are given to all laborers are given to women. Yes, we are improving, but because of this gender gap existing, I think reservations are important when they are time bound. Number two, have they helped? Yes, they have, because Panchayati Raj, women have reservations because of that system for the last 33 years. Now, empirical evidence has shown that if women get more political representation, then they care more about sanitation, that improves, and correspondingly the health of households improve and the infrastructure improves. So yes, having more women in the political representation improves the overall quality and quality of life in India. That is shown. That is why, final point, delimitation, yes, the government has taken a U-turn now, but it has taken a U-turn in a rational basis, number one, because it has increased the Lok Sabha seats, so that the seats now will not have any effect. So I think it's 800 odd seats as opposed to 543 odd. So you increase the number of seats, so 33% reservation is not going to have. And number two, they want to prepone the reservation system so that it is applicable to 2029 elections. Otherwise, post delimitation.
And that should be welcomed by everybody.